Hey everybody, Kuzu here. Welcome to another episode of Tales in Symphonia, Tips and Tricks, working title. Alright, this episode we're going to be going over what the Sorcerer Ring is. If you watch the playthrough, you'll see how to get it. We'll be going over how to get your second title of the game. We're going over how to get your collector's book. Also, which if you saw the playthrough, you would see what it is and where to get it. And, throwing in a little sneaky Rain abusing Lloyd and Genus clip. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so after you get into the temple, you'll see this cutscene. It shows you exactly what the Sorcerer's Ring is. And the Sorcerer's Ring is something that shows up in the series, but it doesn't show up in every single game. It shows up in the majority of them. The Sorcerer's Ring in this game isn't a lot like all the other games, but in some of the other games they serve the same function, which is mostly, every time you go into a dungeon, you end up getting an elemental damage boost when you hit certain terminals inside the dungeon. Every elemental aspect that you can think of is available in most of the dungeons. It just depends on which part of the game you're on. Alright, section 2 right here. This is the funny little Rain beats Genus and Lloyd. Alright, honestly, I just threw that in there because to me that was funny, but Yep, so this next part after this is basically where you get the collector's book from. So after you beat the temple, you go back to the town, you go straight to Colette's house. You'll see them discussing how their journey is going to go, basically planning it out. And the reward for helping them back at the temple is you getting your collector's book.
Thanks.
Alright, section 3 right here is getting Genus's title. The title is called Brotherly Love, and basically it's a whole scene where Genus is showing concern to Rain because she will be going on the journey with Kratos and Colette by herself, and he would rather go with them. Alright, going on to the next part. As I told you guys before, cooking is very important in these types of games. And, you know, going off of what I told you in the first video, in this video, Genus, after you finish talking to Colette, explains to you why cooking is important and gives you ingredients to start off, even though you already started with ingredients at the beginning of the game. Alright guys, so if you want to continue watching, he's explaining everything on screen, why it's important. But for me, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, especially if you want to help me out. Don't forget, on Wednesdays, we do Tales of Symphonia, but every other Wednesday is going to be the tips and tricks video instead of a run through of Symphonia. So just keep that in mind. When you see a tips and tricks video, there's no Symphonia that day. And it's mostly so I can give you guys better quality videos of these tips and tricks. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time, guys.